Hello everyone, this is Allison Quinn, and I'm coming to you with my radioactive element singular focus presentation. I have chosen augmented reality, also known as AR. We are going to define it, look at its application and usage, speak about best practices, also the advantages, disadvantages of AR, examples of AR in training and development, and then at the last we'll have my page of resources. So the definition of AR loosely is that it improves learning experiences because it overlays digital content such as images, instructions, or simulations onto the real world through devices like headsets or smartphones. It adds interactive elements to real-world training scenarios and it enhances learning by allowing users to interact with those elements in real time. It makes complex concepts easier to understand and skills easier to practice. It's an audience-controlled interface, and it's not fully immersive like virtual reality or VR. VR is more about being totally immersed into another world, usually with the virtual reality headset. Here's a great chart. It talks about the 9 applications of AR in e-learning. As you can see, training in hazardous situations is probably one of the most known benefits of applying AR into the training and development world. Critical skills training and on-the-job training, compliance training, employee onboarding, soft skills training, sales training, product training. This comes from Excel Pro 2025. So as you can see, it will be applied with great positive effect to several areas of training and development and e-learning. The best practices. Aligns with clear learning objectives. You should use AR only when it enhances understanding or engagement beyond traditional methods. You need to ensure accessibility or ease of use. The AR tool should be intuitive, accessible across common devices, and require minimal onboarding. You need to make it interactive and learner-centered. Allow learners to control the pace, direction, and depth of interaction with AR content. If it was customer service training, for example, you could let employees practice responding to virtual customer avatars with different emotions or scenarios. For optimal effect, you should combine AR with other learning methods. For example, blending AR with classroom instruction, e-learning modules, or job aids for reinforcement. You should also test and revise what you are doing with the AR based on feedback, which is very important to get the feedback from the adult learner. Small groups can gather user feedback and improve accordingly. you don't want to continue using an AR method that's unclear or the instructions are too complicated. So let's go on to some of the advantages. AR can increase knowledge preservation, makes learning more engaging and interactive, which helps improve knowledge retention. When actively engaged in the learning process, learners retain more. It enhances engaged learning. The realistic learning environments of AR allows learners to experience scenarios in a way that is not possible in the real world. As mentioned previously, this can be a big advantage, for example, in the field of aviation, military, and healthcare. These fields benefit greatly with AR usage. Increase attainability. AR can be accessed from anywhere. This is a very important, positive reason to use it if you have an internet connection. This makes it open to a wider audience. You know, as we learned during the COVID shutdown, this is a very valuable feature, especially to those that can't attend in person due to long distance or time constraints. And again, it provides real-time feedback. Disadvantages: it can be expensive to deploy. It takes a lot of money to invest in the hardware, software, and skilled labor to fully implement into a workplace, especially a smaller one. The privacy and security risk also exist, the key issues involving potential breaches of privacy and security. It requires continuous data monitoring and the risk of unauthorized access to personal data. Technical problems can arise, issues with reliability. If the user encounters bugs in the programming, poor alignment, or unexpected disruptions can occur, and this can make their experience suffer. They can become too dependent on technology, may reduce critical thinking, memory retention, and social interaction capabilities in some personality types. The examples of using AR in training and development are numerous. For the medical field, users are able to practice surgeries, visualize internal organs, complex procedures. In the aviation field, you can have realistic cockpit experiences, just like the flight games that people play, except more specialized for the field of aviation and aerospace. Military, you can do combat training, vehicle maintenance, mission planning. Automotive, you can interact with complex repairs, diagnostics, or assembly processes. Retail, you can do product demos, sales pitches, and customer service training. And construction, you can have streamlined site inspections, safety training, and troubleshooting. Here are a list of my resources. AR is transforming training and development by creating interactive learning experiences. It enhances practice skills, and you can practice skills in realistic environments without real-world risk. When implemented correctly, this can bridge the gap between theory and application more effectively than traditional methods. It continues to evolve, and AR will play an increasingly vital role in delivering innovative, efficient, and impactful training solutions. Thank you so much for your time.